What if I told you that minimalism had way less to do with decluttering and way more to do with minimalist habits? Come along and I'll show you mine. I actually really hate the term routine. It sounds way too rigid for me, and I like to think of my days as a rhythm. And so one of my favorite ways to start the day is by resetting my bedroom. And the great thing about this is it doesn't matter if you're a maximalist or a lover of abundance, you can still build in your own little routine that helps your bedroom to feel calm again. So it might be making your bed, putting things away that shouldn't live in your bedroom, whatever it feels like to make that space feel calm. So here, my little boy had been not well, so I'm taking out his bed from my bedroom and just getting it reset. This year, I had decided to teach myself embroidery, and so I have been trying long stitch. This is the one I've completed, and now I'm onto a new one which has literally like 50 shades of green, but it's so fun. And at night I tend to do this before I go to bed, so then in the morning all I'm doing is making sure I'm putting those out of the way. Now it seems a little counterintuitive because I'm probably going to get it out again, but trust me, it feels so much calmer once you cleaned it up. For me, laundry is something that if it gets out of hand, I get super duper overwhelmed. So I make it our priority to at least get one load of laundry on in the mornings. It just helps me to keep on top of things. Now for you, that might look really different if you don't have as many people in your house. But if you can tackle that one thing that if you don't do it gets really overwhelming and build that into your rhythm, it will make life so much easier. I also like to give areas a quick clean, take anything out that doesn't belong 1% better each and every time. Let's talk about kitchens. Kitchens are a never-ending story. So if you have lots of kids like me or lots of just people in your house, you're probably going to have to clean your kitchen multiple times a day. Whereas if you're living on your own or there's only really considerate adults that live with you, you probably have to worry about it less. But the rules are the same. I am constantly just trying to get things put away and cleaned up. Like as you can see here, my children have left like 3 pieces of watermelon in a container in the fridge. So I'm just trying to look out for those little things that I can do that they will stack on top of each other. I'm also trying to remove anything that doesn't actually live in my kitchen from my kitchen. And I have set up my entire kitchen based around how I unstack my dishwasher. So if you are like me and not a huge fan of doing this job, this is a game changer because it makes it super quick and easy to unstack. So you've got everything sort of within that area you're standing. So I don't really have to step outside of that area almost at all because everything is right there where I need it, and it makes it super quick and easy to unstack, and everything is in those central locations. Of course, there's that stuff that you use less often, but for the most part, 90% of it, I barely have to walk at all. Let's talk about kitchen benches or kitchen counters for my American friends. I swear that they put a little clutter magnet when they install our kitchens because this is where all the crap ends up in my house, on the edge of my kitchen bench. So I try and make it a priority to at least once a day just try and get rid of anything that this is not at home. If it doesn't live in the kitchen, I want it out. I try and tackle one deep clean job every single day. So sometimes it's like my bathrooms or deep cleaning the toilets. And on this particular day, I was going through and giving my girls' bedroom a mummy clean. They do a great job the rest of the week, but I just jump in and get it sort of to that next level of clean. I stack everything up and vacuum the whole bedroom. And this is just a great way of keeping on top of things. So I'm constantly looking for anything that needs to go. Can it be decluttered? Is it in the way? Does it not fit? Is it broken? All of those things all of the time. I'm also, again, clutter is anything that is living outside of its real home. So I'm making sure that if something shouldn't be in this room, I'm getting it out. I'm not trying to, absolutely do a whole room from top to bottom and make sure there's not a speck of dust. I'm just trying to get to as many things as I can so that it feels fresh and clean, and then I can move on to something else. Back in my laundry, and some days I feel like I have way more laundry than others, and other days I can focus on different areas. And this is the great thing about having a good minimalist rhythm, is that you can focus on those things that need to be done, and they can change with whatever the days bring you. It doesn't matter if you spend the whole day in the laundry. Tomorrow you can focus on the floors or whatever else needs to be done. By far, the most important minimalist habit that I got into was to have a get home routine. So when we get home, going through, getting rid of any trash out of our car and getting straight in the bin before it even comes inside, getting anything out that needs to be sorted, dirty clothes, socks, getting shoes back where they belong. If you can master a good get home routine, it will really help your whole house to feel cleaner. It is a secret weapon, I promise you that. It's nighttime in my house. As you can see, I start to run out of steam at the end of the day. So I am not one of those people who leaves big deep cleans and does nighttime clean with me. That's just not my personality. I am it's like a steady decline towards bedtime for me. So I try and keep it as simple as possible. But whatever your nighttime rhythm is, think about what's super important for you. So for me, it looks like making sure that any food items are put away, making sure that all the dirty dishes are either washed up or in the dishwasher and the dishwasher's running or ready to go for the next day. And that way, when we wake up in the morning, we're not faced with no dishes or a big dirty kitchen bench. So I am using that cute little Scrub Daddy liquid soap thingy. It is the bomb. If you haven't got one, I highly recommend it. And then we had a s'mores night, so I'm just putting away those things and getting as many of those little jobs done as I can. I probably could have left that stuff on the bench and dealt with it in the morning, but it feels so much better to just have everything put away. It also makes sure that no bugs have got anything to feed off, and then just giving my kitchen counters a really good wipe down. Honestly, I'm not about perfection at this time of night. I'm only about just getting things clean and settled and reset for the next morning. I am ending my day with a clean kitchen and getting one last load of washing folded. I would love to hear about what your daily minimalist habits are. What are some of the things that you find super helpful?